Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Deathbulge. It is I, your friendly neighborhood doc boy, as we return to the world of Bopstede, picking up right where we left off. To be honest, I don't remember. I haven't played this game in a few months, so it's gonna take me a second to get back in the swing of things. But I do remember we just acquired Griff on our team. So I think what we're going to do right now is... I'm just going to talk to people around town before we get into anything too crazy. So hello. Helgen. Ah, that's how I rotate. Hey. Don't suppose you could help me get a house party going? Yeah, I could do that. A house party? Hell yeah. Oh, thank God. What's the occasion? Well, it's all because of the guy downstairs. He's the landlord, but he's recently just decided to move into our house and refuses to leave. He hit us with a dodgy contract. I really should have read it. I know the feeling. You know, such a mood. People gotta be sneaky about everything. I've just been squatting here in the meantime. Obviously, I love to just drop kick the guy, but that'd be a breach of contract and I'll end up even more trouble. So the plan is to drive him out by throwing the loudest, most raucous, new word for me, party ever witnessed. But to make optimal use of every bit of space in this house, I have to have a specific list of people I'd like to invite. Here you go. Received invitation list, view in the gigs menu. Thanks for doing this, of course. You're more than welcome to the party with us. All right. Oh. Whoopsie doodles. Nell. I feel like I've been in a bit of a creative slump today. I've been painting a lot to keep my skills fresh. But I don't know, maybe it's because I have not been going out as much. I feel like I need some excitement in my life to get the inspirational juices flowing. You're a musician, right? Maybe you're just what I needed. Would it be cool to hear music that incorporates crazy hair, whales, and slam dunks? Maybe when you've built up the repertoire skill, assuming you haven't already, come back and show me some of them to me. They hit the spot, I promise I'll make it worth your while. Alright. FBI, open up. Damn it, Jeff. Damn, never mind. Alright, well. Hello, Foggy. Well, hello there. I'm surprised you don't have your own things to do. It's nice of you to come by and say hi, though. If you got time to kill, I suppose I may have a quest for you. Can you get me some cheese from the fridge? Make sure it's the cheese that's on the middle shelf. It seems there are cheeses on the top and bottom shelves. Oh, it won't let me loose. There's no cheese on the middle shelf. What? I can't hear you all the way over there. You're gonna have to come closer. Sorry to be a pain, but this is the wrong cheese. I said I wanted the one on the middle shelf. There was no cheese on the middle shelf. There's only cheese on the top shelf and the bottom shelves. Oh, sorry, I must have moved it. It should be the one in the blue packaging. Seems there are cheeses with red and gold packaging. Well, for crying out loud, there's no cheese with blue packaging. At the risk of repeating myself. What? I can't hear you all the way over there. You're gonna have to come closer. Oh dear, this is still the wrong cheese. I said the one with the blue packaging. There wasn't any cheese in the blue packaging, only cheese in the red and gold packaging. How about that? Maybe I left it in Porf's fridge. I mean, does it really matter which cheese? Of course, I couldn't possibly start a new cheese when there's already a cheese currently being worked on. That makes sense, that's sound logic. I can't have two active cheeses at once, that's too much chaos for me. But yeah, maybe check Porf's fridge. The TV, yes. Porf. Love this channel. Ooh, nope, the fridge. This fridge is filled to the brim with cheeses. Bloody hell, how much cheese do you need? Take which cheese? Oh god. Blue packaging. Middle shelf. You took the cheese with the blue packaging from the middle shelf. I feel like this whole episode's just gonna be cheese. Yes, you found it. Sorry that was a little more of a bother than I thought. Hopefully this makes up for it a bit. 5 bops. Nice. Buy yourself something nice. Oh, hello again. Itching for another challenge? I may just have something for you. It's concerning a good friend of mine, who I'm sure you've met. You've met his fridge at least. Well, he's been having problems with his TV lately, and I've been thinking maybe you should just take mine. It's not like I'll miss it. I haven't even turned it on yet in years. Don't suppose you could bring it to him for me? The TV. Take the TV? Yes, we take the TV. Alright, here's good. Whew, what a workout. It's not turning on. It looks like one of those cables got busted in the journey. Maybe there's a spare cable around here somewhere. Let's ask Foggy. Screw that, there's gotta be a spare cable in this house somewhere. Doesn't work yet, Porf. You open it expecting to see clothes, but there's nothing here except spare cables. Hey, there we go. Which one do we take, though? Black cable, other black cable, black cable, black cable, black cable, black cable with Froggy's TV spare scrolled on it. This has to be the one. Ho! Oh, right. I guess this remote doesn't work on this TV. Ugh. It's one thing after another, isn't it? Good thing there's buttons on the side of the TV. Yes! We'll observe. Well observed. Let us peruse the channels until Profs is pleased. Kakaw's latest music video filmed in Claire's hair. Should we change the channel? Yeah, let's change it. How Things Are Made type of show featuring some mysterious tech nerd. She appears to be working on some sort of turntable guitar. Not a fishing channel at all, just a channel focus on fish. Currently airing a reality TV show about the legendary ocean musician Chuck Ridge Cuddlebrander. At the moment, the show has been following his recent ventures into the world of whiskey making. Godzone. Okay, he's happy. So Port's happy with the new setup. Glad to hear. Thanks so much for helping me out once again. I won't forget this. Unless I die, of course. Gets hard to maintain memories at all at that point. But don't worry. My will remember you. You're including us in your will? Of course. It's been nice having you come over and looking for a little errand to do. Knowing it won't be long until I pop by again. Knowing it won't be long until you pop by again. Gives me something to look forward to. It's nice. If you're lucky, maybe I'll have something else for you to do later. Alright, that's all the quests we got out of him for right now. Alright, let's hit the street. Oh man. Yeah, metal doors. Kicks. Heard of any parties yet? Yes, actually. It's gonna be happening in the red house just over there. Sick! Gonna head down there now. Thanks for the hot tip. Kick. Hello? Trevor. Brave of you to walk into someone's home when they are home alone. Could have been extremely naked. Or better yet, I could have been just in my hilarious underwear. Would have been a great opportunity to show them off. Almost seems a shame that only Z gets to see me in them. Z is at the pub at the moment. I wonder how she's doing. It's her first day on the job. Hope she isn't getting too many dickhead customers. Have you seen my Baba Bass? What? Why are you asking me this? You probably have far more luck asking the people that actually go outside. Maybe Z saw something on her way to work. She'll be at the pub. Landlord's apartment. Guff. You call that noise? I can barely hear it. You're gonna have to do a lot better than that. Alright. What's over here? Nothing? Good to know. Trying to remember, how does one view the how does one view? Aha! I hit it on accident. C. It was C. That's the button I was looking for the menu here. Geeks. That's what we're looking for, geeks. He's once again grateful for your help. Seems he might have. Best revisit him later. Helgen's house party. Helgen in Bopstede needs help with her troublesome landlord. Blah 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, someone who could stomp. Some kind of party punk. The loudest dog in town. Someone reckless. Someone with a karaoke setup, and a loud voice. And no. Some crazy hair stuff. A whale and a slam dunk. Whale, a slam dunk. That's somewhere here. Busker show off head. Tuner. Goth. Toned. Alright, I think we need to head to town. See if we can't pick up any more people for this party. Alright, so we're just gonna quickly let's try and see if we can find the loudest dog. Loudest dog. What weird little offside. Oop. Danta. Ah, a fellow musician. I am in a prog band myself. My prog band spent 9 months conceiving our last album. We called it Prognancy. We have been in a bit of a slump lately today, though. I think ultimately we need a new member for our band. Someone that plays something odd, something unconventional, something to give us that edge. Maybe someone that makes music with knives or forks, or natty. Hey, aren't you in that band? Yeah, Deathbulge. Must be nice being in a band. I'd love to be in a band, but I'm having a hard time finding a band that's interested in a spoon player. spoons. What? Don't be ridiculous. Unless the spoons have something interesting about them. Like if they were really big. Like ladles. Ladles? Yeah, ladles. I'm open to ladles. Having a hard time finding advantage. Spoon player. What about a ladle player? Ladle? Oof. I tried to move into ladles, but just too cumbersome. Tried to balance a ladle on my face once. Ripped my bloody neck, didn't I? I mean, I've got quite a lot of different spoons. Wooden spoons, porcelain spoons, square spoons. We're all spoons off the table. Are all spoons off the table. I'll double check. Square spoons? Now we're talking. It's crazy as a cubed earth or a triangular television. I love it. Well, this is exciting. I'll try and schedule a meeting with him as soon as I get back home. But he's right over there. Or, oh, would you like... Look at that. How handy. In that case, please, tell him to meet me later at the tutor's boot. You know, maybe you guys should just sit together and talk this out, rather than all this tenuous back and forth. Hey, now there's no point meeting up until all the details are out there. Otherwise, we'd only be wasting each other's time in case it's not a match. But in doing all this, you're wasting my time. If you're gonna cry about it, at least have the decency to record it. I might want to sample a track later. We could either have your tears landing on the big drum. That could be a cool beat. Would you look at that? I've got my imagination running wild. Could it be? A chance? Gee, I don't know. I don't know now. I do want to be in a band. Do I want to be in a band? Maybe that would only hold me back. What if I went solo? I need to really think about this. This decision will affect the rest of my career as a spoon player. Getting dialogue. Alright, the meeting's on. Great, I can't wait to hear his style. Come back later and I'll tell you all about it. Can't wait to hear all about it. Hello there. Ugh, the stew. Why did I order such a massive stew? I'm almost full already. Barely made a dent. Well, the bowl does widen out at the top, so maybe you've had more than you think. Whoa, right. Thank you, kind stranger. That was just the moral boost I needed. I shall press on with the renewed vigor. Hello. Welcome to the tutor's boot. Can I help you? We're just asking around for leads on some diabolical crimes. What? Have you seen a giant plastic singing fish lately? No, but I did walk past some suspicious people on the way to work. They were dressed up in hooded robes, hauling something quite big. And it was covered with some sort of bedsheet. Who the hell walks around outside wearing hooded robes anyways? Maybe they were LARPing. Sounds suspicious enough for me. Did you see which direction they went in? I think it was to the left. Into, Quakesta. Wow. How informative. Such quality bar staff. Happy to help. Boy, Naughty. What are you waiting for? Give this gal a promotion. What? On her first day? I think it's a bit soon for that. Don't be a knob. Yeesh. Usually when people are this obnoxious, they've at least spent a lot of money here first. Got the worst of both worlds, haven't I? You what? Come on, Ian. Antagonizing the pub manager is not very heroic. We've got what we're looking for. Let's go to Quickstas already. I suppose so. Very well. Let us depart. Z sure is great. Thrilled to have her here on the team. If there's something a little off about her smile. Feels very forced. Can't help but wonder whether or not she really is a tutor material. But hey, that's just nitpicking. Hankering to explore the back end of the pub, eh, Faye? That's alright, feel free. At least that's what I would be saying if I hadn't fired you. Staff only. Gotcha. Staff only. Alright, I think we're gonna end it here. I know we've gone a little bit over. But I think we will continue by going to the different shops and looking around for people for this party. So, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe down below. And I will see you in the next one. Ciao.